Today, I want to talk about something that I get asked all the time on my Instagram: how to fund your veterinary degree if you're doing it as a graduate. Hi, I'm Marti, and I'm a second year vet student at the Uni of Lancashire, and I'm pursuing veterinary medicine as a second degree. Let's be honest, there are a lot of us out there that didn't get the grades during high school or during their A-levels, or they didn't know what they wanted to do after A-levels, so they went and do some work experiences, or they ended up doing a degree. It is really hard to get into veterinary medicine, and it's even harder to get into veterinary medicine as a second degree student. Currently, the university fees are set at £9,250, give or take. We are not eligible as second degree students to get our fees covered by Student Finance England, and that prevents a lot of students to access veterinary medicine as a graduate. So let's see what your options are and what you can do to fund your degree. Let's talk about maintenance loan. Since veterinary medicine is a degree that is called a professional degree, you're eligible, even as a second degree student, to access maintenance loan. Just a reminder, maintenance loan is not equal for everyone, but is mean tested. This means the amount that you will receive is based on your household income. If you're living with a partner, or you have a wife or a husband, that's something that you will need to consider. To be honest with you, I've been living with my partner for the past 5 years, and when I started uni, I was really worried getting less maintenance because of this. But me living with Elle, even after getting married, it didn't affect my maintenance as much, so I was still able to get the maintenance loan. It covered my fees completely. Obviously, this leads me to the next point: working part-time / working during the summer. I'm currently working part-time, 12 hours in a sports retail shop. I would say that 12 to 15 hours, it's perfectly doable if your attendance is monitored. I know some vet schools don't have this, or they have it just for few classes. My uni has monitored attendance for every single class, so I can't miss anything. I need to go to class. So for me, 12 hours is the maximum amount of hours that I can do when it's term time. It goes without saying that working while in vet school, it's not easy. You have to organize your time very well. You have to organize your vision. You have to be able to be flexible in how you think about your study time. You might not have like a full day of studying. You might need to, study a little every day. And a lot of people struggle with this. Make sure you pick a place that is quite flexible with time, and maybe that during summer will allow you to take extra shift, so it's money that obviously can go towards your vet school, your bills, or your cost of living. Get a job that is not too demanding mentally. Vet school is already very demanding, so try something that is not going to be too demanding. Also, consider jobs that are associated with the uni, but bear in mind that these jobs are usually 0 hours contract, and to be honest, if you are relying on working part-time to pay the bills, you need a steady income. If you're lucky and you have worked with animals before, working as an animal technician, veterinary care assistant, working as a vet nurse, if you're a registered vet nurse, definitely is going to help you. Some of you are thinking, oh, I can work full-time during summer. It's not really like that. Summer for vet students is not time off, because summer is the time where you go on placements, where you do your rotations. That's why I think working part-time during term time and summer, it's the best option, because if you rely on working full-time during the summer, you will be disappointed because there's no time. Currently, students who started their degree before August 2024 need to complete 38 weeks of EMS, while for students who are starting their degree after August 2024, they only have 30 weeks. Now, I'm so glad that this change is happening, because it means that this will make life a little bit easier for students who need to work during summer, because you have less placements to do. Also, you can make adjustments when it comes to choosing the location of the uni. If you can live with your parents, or if you can live with a partner, this might help you with the cost of rent and bills. I go to uni and it's a 50 minutes commute. I'm happy to do it. 1, because I can live with my partner. 2, I don't need to pay for an accommodation at uni, because obviously living at home with my partner means that we split everything, and this is not just a financial support, but it's a massive emotional support for me. As a vet student, when you join the university, you will have access to some bursaries. Some are mint tested, but don't rely on those, because the amount of money that you receive, it's probably not enough to cover the cost of living. I I've seen, especially medical students, talking about scholarships and funds that they have access to when they are second degree students. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very hard to get bursaries and scholarships as a second degree vet student. Usually the priority is given to first degree students with specific conditions, and I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but I think when I applied to vet school, part of me was thinking about a scholarship, and there's very few. I'm gonna put in the description box what I found. Also, lots of scholarships will help students that are already in their 4th or 5th year, and the help that is given is towards the cost of EMS. I hope you found the video useful. Please use the comment section to ask me all the questions about funding, how to get through vet school, working part-time. Every question is important, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all the support. Ciao.